This is Western Creek heading out towards Forsyth. Let's give it a go. You're going.
Are you actually going now?
Yeah.
Say bye to Daddy!
Quick kiss. Oh. All right, here's the turn off the Western Creek here. There's some light corrugations, nothing too serious. The roads are pretty well kept. This is the way to Forsyth, Western Creek, and that way back to Georgetown.
I tried my best not to wake everyone in the morning, as I was up pretty early, and it seems the whole camp had been sleeping in. But it wasn't before long I was on my way. At Western Creek there are a lot of water crossings for those bringing caravans and whatnot. Getting to the camp you won't have to cross anything, but when you start going out to the tracks you can expect maybe 1-2 foot of water.
Yeah, so trying to find my way into this spot. Pretty average, no roads. I'm just going to try and find a cow track.
I'm on the search for old diggings, so I'm trying to break down the hunt for gold by going directly where the old timers have been first. Let them do the hard work, so to speak. As you can see, I'm coming up to a heavily quartz blowing creek. This would be a fantastic spot to throw the detector down, but because I was in a bit of a hurry and a limited time schedule, I wanted to get to the big spot first.
Cruising around for nothing. Look at the map here. You can see I've sort of been looking everywhere and I've had no go. Straight past it. There's just no diggings here that I can see, but I might be lucky on the way back. Hey guys, found it. Pretty average little pole of rock. Looks like just a surface dig, but I'll give you a look. It's about 350 meters from where my GPS was taking me, so it doesn't hurt to sort of pan out a little bit and sort of just keep circling that area where it's supposed to be. You'll eventually find it, but looks like they've dug maybe a meter out of that sort of pit there. And this is what we're standing on. Went over it thoroughly with a 10x5 coil tech coil and a 6000, not a peep. Okay, Western Creek, here we go. Finally got some time to put the detector to the ground. I pretty much wasted the first 3 hours of the morning looking for mines that don't really exist on the bike. So I found a little creek now, looks pretty good. It's got a little run of tributaries running into it, and there's a lot of quartz leading into the creek too, so I thought this would be worth checking out. It's not really what I normally go after. You can see it's quite a pebbly, stony sort of a creek. Normally when you find the gold in these creeks, they're almost on the mud on the inside bends and behind tree roots and whatnot, so it makes it a bit more difficult prospecting. And there's a lot of what seems like guesswork in it. You're just sort of waiting to hit a nugget. It's not like going through a tailings pile, which is a bit more concentrated. But we'll give it a go. I'll give it a good solid 2-3 hours with the small call, and we'll see how we go. Sounds like crap, but it could be good. You never know. That leafy gold around here can sound real wiry sometimes. Let's have a look here. This is the good stuff. I like this. It's like a hard packed clay, almost like decomposing bedrock. I often get good gold in amongst this stuff, so let's have a look. So listen. It's out. Beautiful. It's pretty loud. Oh, sounds pretty loud. Probably going to be iron. I know, I'll take it back. It's a nice piece of gold. Look at that. Nice little piece. Bit of size about him. It's kind of cool. Have a look at that, eh? Very nice. Now you heard how loud and it sounded like trash too. And a lot of the gold around here does sound like that. And you can see how like aerated that is. The gold. That's probably why it sounded trashy. Very nice little piece. I'm very happy about that. It's awesome. Let's keep going. The last bit of gold there. Got another little signal here. Let's have a listen. When I went over with the coil, I couldn't even hear it. It just broke the threshold. Just. Giving it a scratch back. I've given it a scratch back and she's sounding nice now. Alright, let's go for it. Here we go. Let's go 2 for nil. Come on. I reckon it'll be this. You can see how small that target is. Have a look at that. Tiniest bit of wire. Unbelievably tiny. That's how good the 10x5 is. And it can punch deep on bigger targets, so I wouldn't be too worried about losing big stuff if you're in a creek. Normally the big stuff's going to be on the same stuff you're detecting anyway, so I think for what we're detecting in this creek, this is a great little coil. Alright, let's keep trying. Spot only a metre away from the other bit of gold. Have a quick listen. Now, the unfortunate thing about this place is that people are so close. You can probably hear that. And as soon as I piss off, they'll come over here and go up and down the creek with a fine-tooth comb. But that's what you get with crowds. Which is fine. If you do the creek properly, you should have nothing to worry about. Oh, that's loud, eh? It's probably trash. Say it's trash. You see something here. There we go. Bit of iron. Went from no targets to heaps of targets all in one. There's a small little creek, very small creek, just here. So it would be, I think, a good idea to maybe go investigate that once I'm done here and see if that produces anything. Yep. Grass is still pretty high at the moment. It's almost July. We had a pretty late wet season finish in North Queensland here. So it does make for challenging conditions to get the coil around. I'm thinking around about an hour of 12x7 nugget find would be nice. Just so I could bump my head through this long grass.
It gets pretty darn hot out here, so by this time I was ready to get back to the camp and have a drink.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We're back, baby. We're back. Oh. All right, on to a new spot. Didn't have much luck at the other joint. Only got one nugget, probably a half a grammer. I'm trying another creek. bit closer to the campground, but more up on the hill. Doesn't look like it gets much action. So, and the bottom of the river's a little bit better. You know, this sort of stuff here, all throughout. I think that's what I look for when I go prospecting. Almost all the time. More so than those rivers that are just full of this rounded stuff, you know. Anyway, each to their own. I'm going to give this a crack. We'll give it 45 minutes, and then I'll head off to the next one and see if I can't get some more gold. Okay. Hey, first target of the day in the new spot. I thought I was picking up my bike. This is how far I got. It was right there. Dirty old horseshoe. Oh well. May have a target here. A lot of hot rocks around though. But that's on difficult with the dialed down, so maybe we have something. Let's have a squizzy. That sound has gotten much better, so I'm feeling pretty confident now. I'm just in a good spot, just behind this tree, where it sort of rips around and then comes back, and then you've got all this nice, solid, almost like decomposing bedrock there. So it's as good a place as any to find a piece. And this is one really hot little creek, as in with hot rocks. I think it might be gold, hopefully. Oh no, I think it's a bit of lead. Looks like it, doesn't it? What a bastard. It'll fool anyone. Found something interesting. It's like a piece of quartz, and listen to this. So I'm going to take that home and dolly it, and it might just be a bit of ironstone in there, but it could be gold too, so that's coming home. Let's have a look at that a bit later. So I've dug out those bits of quartz that were sounding quite loudly. I did split one. This is sort of what we're getting. Almost looks like glass inside. Very rusty, so maybe it's that's sounding off the detector, but to be sure, I'm going to go home and just crush a couple of bits that were still sounding off the detector, and we'll find out. We'll pan it. But feeling pretty defeated. Only the one nugget today. Pretty sad, really. Been working these little tiny creeks with the exposed bedrock. Nothing yet. Should be able to pick up a few bits tomorrow. I'm going to go back to a place I've tried around the corner. Alright, I'm going to drive home and we'll call it a night. Might have a quick look at the camp for you.
If you've liked what you've seen today, please like and subscribe to my channel. It would really help me and my family out. If you're new to prospecting and not having any luck, I'd suggest following me for more tips and tricks. There's plenty more to come. Thanks for watching howtofindgold.com.au.